Okay, come, children. The time now is 5:30. Let's begin our lesson. Woohoo! Come on your video, show me your faces. Show me your faces. Okay, come. So actually last week, right, we talked about something called rate, remember? Then I drew you these beautiful notes, all right? So I told you that rate, right, the simplified rate is like down here, where we talk about something called the direct relation. All right, 1 apple, $2, 2 apple, $4. All right, and another one is called the indirect relationship, whereby we talk about the number of days and the man. All right, there is some indirect or inverse relationship. The more man, you need lesser day to complete the task. Correct? And the last one down here, oh, this is Cain and Burn, the example. All right, Cain, you just got popular because of this example. All right, so this is called the double flip method. This is called the double flip method. All right, but because of the double flip, right, it's not very understandable. That's the reason why I still prefer my story method. All right, to show you why must flip and why must double flip it. Can? So this is what we did last week, and I gave you the homework, right? I told you to revisit question number 7 again, right? Because question number 7 is not easy. Right? So now you're bringing in different people, and not only different people. Sure, got 3 people. We have Ryan, Kelvin, and Jack. Oh my goodness. Can you see now? All right, so this type of question is a double flip question, all right, but it consists of 3 persons. How do you react? How do you react? All right, we do the question slowly. Don't panic, shall we? Let's go. So Ryan and Kelvin. Oh, but before that, can I just show you the example of Burn and Cain again? Right, because I scared you all forget lah. All right, so Burn, for example, take 3 days to paint 1 room. All right, Burn take 3 days himself to paint 1 room. Can you see? And Cain only take 2 days. Wow, which means that Cain, right, is faster. All right, we are talking about the size of the room, the same size of the room. It's just that Cain is much more efficient than Burn. All right, and what happens if Burn and Cain combine power? We combine strength to paint the 1 room. How long do we need? All right, we will definitely need lesser than 2 days. Can you see not? Because we combine power. Right. So what happened? The story, and the story goes, what happened here? If Burn, right, 1 day, Burn, 1 day, we will only paint 1/3 of the room. Why? Because 3 days is 1 room. 1 day, down here you divide by 3. Down here the room you also have to divide by 3. So in 1 day, Burn can paint 1/3 of the room only. We have to find in a 1 day standard, 1 day basis. How about in 1 day? Cain, in 1 day, Cain can paint half of the room. How come? Because Cain take 2 days to paint 1 room. If 1 day means divide by 2, he can paint 1/2, which is half of the room. This is correct. So if we combine power in the same 1 day, right? Burn paint from the left, Cain paint from the right. So we try to combine power and we start to paint the room. So 1/3 of the room will be painted by Burn. Half of the room, which is more, half is bigger than 1/3, will be painted by Cain. And eventually in the 1 day, 5/6 of the room is painted. Can you see not? So this is the first flip. 1/3 plus half, all right, is 5/6. This is considered the first flip. Then what happened? The question is asking how many days to complete. It's not how many rooms I can complete in 1 day. No, it's how many days to complete the 1 room. So down here in 1 day, I can complete 5/6 room. But in 1 room, what do I do? Remember, rate. All right, you take 5/6, you divide by itself, you can get to 1. If you divide by 5/6, you must do the same on the other side. Divide by 5/6 to be fair. So 1 divided by 5/6 will give you a 6/5, which is 1.2 days. This part you can press your calculator. So that's your second flip. Okay? So that is the story. All right, that's the story. So now, let's go into this portion, all right, of the crazy story here, whereby we have 3 persons here. All right, Are you ready? Come, let's talk about this question first. So if Ryan and Kelvin, they combine power, they take 2 days to assemble a toy plane. Look, I will write it as Ryan plus Kelvin. The 2 of them combine power, they'll take 2 days. They'll take 2 days to what? To do up the one plane. So I will try to summarize first, children. I will try to summarize first. Can you see? I will try to summarize what is happening. That is from the first line. All right, that is from the first line. All right, so this is actually from the first line. The black color line is for the black color clue. Next, the purple. Kelvin and Jack takes 5 days to build the same plane. Look, look. So down here, I purposely put Jack and Kelvin. All right, Kelvin being the same person. So Jack and Kelvin, they combine power. They will take 5 days to paint the same one plane. Oh, yeah, that means they are what? Not very fast. They are very slow. Right, they are very slow. Can you see not? Right, they take 5 days. Where else? Ryan and Kelvin take 2 days. So I think Ryan is the super fast one. Can you see not? So you can get to some conclusion over here. And the last clue, the green color, Ryan and Jack will only take 2 days. Oh yeah. All right. So Ryan and Jack takes only 2 days. So we have Ryan plus Jack. All right. They combine power. They take 2 days. All right. To do up the one plane. But children, as I told you, this is our question. What do you do? This is our question. What do you do? You cannot find in terms of the number of plane. You must always work with what? Work with the 1 day. All right. The clue here is always to work with 1 day. Look. All right. Bird take 1 day. Cane take 1 day. Then in the same 1 day, it's always working with the 1 day. It's not about the one room. All right. So down here, you have to do some adjusting. Come, let's adjust. All right. Let's adjust. Let's write it in blue. Ready? Let's go. So in 1 day, Ryan and Kelvin will take how many parts of the plane? Will be able to assemble how many parts of the plane? Look, 2 days, they will take one plane, right? 2 days, they will take 2 days to assemble one plane. So down here, 2, how to get to 1? Divide by 2, right? Down here, you also must do the same, divide by 2. Understand or not? So in 1 day, they only can complete half the plane. Are you okay? Are you okay? All right, are you okay with this blue statement? You must be okay with this blue statement. All right, 2 days to assemble one plane. If 1 day, they can assemble half the plane. If Ryan and Kelvin combine power. How about Jack and Kelvin? Look on the basis of 1 day. Look on the basis of 1 day. So down here again, from 5, how do you get to 1? Divide by 5. What do you do down here? Oh, they can only finish 1/5 of the plane. If they combine power, they are very slow. They are very slow. Right? And the last one, Ryan and Jack. Right? In 1 day, how many parts of the plane can they assemble? They can assemble half of the plane also. Just like the Ryan and Kelvin. Can you see? So after you get the 1 day, right? After you get the 1 day, you should feel a bit excited. Right? You should feel a little bit excited. All right. But here, there are 3 persons. I know there are 3 persons here. So here is the part, right, that you have to be a little bit creative. Here is the part you got to be a little bit creative. Now, imagine, Ryan, Kelvin, and Jack. I give them their evil twin. Sorry. So there is the good twin and there's the evil twin. All right. So just take it as I give them the evil twin. All right. So for example, I combine all of them together down here. I get everybody to work together. That means I have the good Ryan. All right. I have the evil Ryan. I have the good Kelvin. And I have the evil Kelvin. I have the good Jack. And I have the evil Jack. I get them to work together. All right. I get them all to work together. All right. And in the 1 day, how many parts of the plane can they fix? Can you see or not? So for example, the good Ryan and the good Kelvin can fix half of the plane, right? All right. The good Jack and the evil Kelvin can put 1/5 of the plane. All right. And the evil Ryan and the evil Jack can only make half of the plane. Can you see or not? So I'm supposed to add everybody together. All right. Arab plus Arab, why? Darius, why? RRCCJJ what? So I got the evil twin. I got the evil twin for everybody. So for example, down here, got two sets of what? Ryan plus Kelvin plus Jack, correct or not? Got two sets, right? All right, one is the good one is the evil one. So in the one day, what happened? How many parts of the plane did they build together? So now imagine I got 6 people. Whoa. Right, I got 6 people. All right, I got 6 people. All right. In one day, obviously they build faster, right? So you take your calculator and press 1/2 plus 1/5 plus 1/2 is equal to 6/5. Woohoo! All right. They can build 6/5 of the plane. 6/5 of the plane. That means they finished building already. All right, that means they finished building already. All right, this one is plane. Wow. All right. But honestly, Darius, what? You did RRCCJJ. RRCCJJ, what? Why leh? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So there are two sets of Ryan, Kelvin, and Jack, right? Okay. So 6 people down here got 6 people. Look. Down here got 6 people. Down here, inside here got 6 people. All right, 6 of them. All right, 2 sets. All right, they will take one day and they'll finish 6/5 of the plane, which means they completed the plane. But that's not what the question is asking. That's not what the question is asking. What is the question asking? What is the question asking? The question is asking how many complete days would 3 of them? Sure, there's only 3. Yes. So you must get rid of the evil twin. So you get rid of the evil twin. So you're only left with Ryan, Kelvin, and Jack. Right, 3 person only. So you're supposed to find these 3 person. Okay? All right. And this 3 person one day will take how many parts of the plane? So what do? Can you see that down here you divide by 2? You get rid of 1 set. All right, you get rid of 1 set. So down here you also must divide by 2. Understand or not? Because you got lesser people completing the plane. All right, you got lesser people completing the plane now. So press your calculator. What is 6/5 divided by 2? All right, that's actually 3/5. All right, that's only 3/5 of the plane. All right, 3/5 of the plane. So what is the story here? What's the story here? All right, the story is if you only got 1 set of the Ryan, Kelvin, and Jack, one day you only can complete 3/5 of the plane. All right, but if you got 2 sets, means you plus everybody, right? All right, you plus the evil twin in also. All right, you can plus everybody. You need to add A plus on the right side C. Oh, down here is it? Oh, down here is it? Darius, down here is it? You want to put the plus down here, is it? Okay, Ken, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is that what you mean? Darius? All right, so all these plus together, 3 sets of everybody plus together, you'll complete the plane in 6. You will take 1 day to complete 6/5 of the plane. All right. So if you only got 1 set, right? 1 day you only can complete 3/5 of the plane. But that's not what the question wants. The question is looking for how many complete days. They're looking for complete days. So this is the place where you do your second flip. Right? This is the place where you do your second flip, which is what? So down here, right? In order to find how many days, what must you do? All right. Your 3/5 need to divide by another 3/5. Right? Your 3/5 down here, plane, right? Right? On top just now, right? Down here. How do you get rid of the 3/5? Right? This is actually like 1 day, right? 3/5. So how do you get rid of the 3/5? You have to divide by 3/5. Because 3/5 divided by 3/5 will give you back the 1 plane. You want to find 1 plane, right? Right. So if you divide by 3/5, down here you also must divide by 3/5. So 1 divided by 3/5 will give you 5/3 days. And that's your answer. Right. 5/3 days is actually